He went after him with hard stuff, and he tried to overpower him, and you can't do that to the Boston Red Sox.
As an end result, he has a place in the dugout. Mark McGwire to lead things off. McGwire will be followed by Ron Hasse and Stan Javier as the A's now in a catch-up posture. Bottom of the second, 5-0 Boston.
You were saying earlier that McGwire is one of the guys that you think will handle Boddicker. Well, I know for a fact that he hits breaking balls very well. Boddicker, a breaking ball pitcher. There you see the success he's had.
That's why I chose him. He and Lansford.
2-0 to McGwire, left field, going back Greenwell, and that ball is... Boy, what a home run for McGwire. Line shot out of here.
Mark McGwire has had successes 2 years in the major leagues hitting breaking balls very well. He hits the fastball down, has trouble with the fastball up, as we saw against Clemens, where he was 0 for 10 with 4 or 5 strikeouts. But when Big Mac sees that breaking ball, his eyes light up, and the barrel of that bat gets warm and starts to collect the dues.
Boy, you guys called that one, Joe. You had it all the way. You talked about McGwire in a meeting last night that he could have a big game. And so now the A's come back. They're a step back, now trailing by 4. McGwire with a home run, his second hit of the series. Ron Hasse fouls it back, and Gedman will have no play.
The home run is only 1 run, but it gets them on the board, and I think that's the important thing right here. As you see, goes down and gets the ball and really drives. It's a line drive that just goes right over the left field fence. He went down and got that ball, Reg.
Good breaking ball hitter, Joe.
Right.
With him, whether it's broken or otherwise.
I wonder how much the torque was a factor in that.
1 ball and no strike. McGwire struck out twice, flied to center about 395 feet. Fouled away. Howell with a fastball, great curveball, throws a little splitter and a change. Interestingly, when they found him in possession of the pine tar on his glove, they said, well, it helps you throw your curve. During the sequence of pitches that particular time, he threw all fastballs. 1-2.
He hasn't thrown a curveball yet. Canseco fastball. McGwire's been fastballs.
In fact, there was a mistake on television where they showed a foul ball that had appeared to have pine tar on it, and what it was the seal that smudges. I have seen boxes and boxes of baseballs sent back because that seal smudges. It was rather unfair to say that was the pine tar. 2-2.
He's throwing hard. I'll tell you, he's rearing back, and you can see he's pumped up.
1 out in the 9th, a 1-1 tie. McGwire with Steinbach on deck. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now back. Ooh, did he take a rip.
And Howe is yet to throw anything but the fastball. He is just matching strength against strength.
Howell, and it's odd that he has been out of action. It seems for one reason or another, he has not seen much work at all. And the same for this year, as far as innings pitched. Fouled away.
Another fastball. They say if you can climb the ladder on McGwire, but Howell is just looks like he's just trying to throw strikes because that was a low fastball.
So we've seen Tudor, Leary, Pena, and Howell, Welsh, Cadaret, Nelson, and Honeycutt. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Mark. Fouled away. field, and this one is going to be gone. Home run, Maguire. Story. The former Dodger, Rick Honeycutt, wins for Oakland. The former Oakland A loses for the Dodgers, and the kid from Southern California breathes life into Northern California.
Jay Howe challenged him with a fastball. He had some good cuts. He knew that one was gone right there. He took 2 steps, and he knew he touched one off. And this crowd really enjoying it.
Maguire, who had his coach at SC with him before the game, Rod Dado, gives his old coach a big thrill.
But I'm sure they'll not be talking, the Dodgers won't be talking about that pitch. They'll be talking about that 6th inning.
They'll be talking about men left on base. Let's go to Marv Albert.
All right, and here is Mark McGwire, the hero of the ball game just a moment ago. I know you were mobbed moments ago, and folks around here want to know, has it been a collective batting slump of the Oakland A's, or has it been Dodger pitching?
It's only been a couple games, and when you're playing in the World Series or the playoffs, everything gets blown out of proportion. We're swinging the bats fine. We're hitting balls at people. You know, we're getting our cuts in. It's just a matter of time. Just like tonight, right now, I was swinging the bat. Even though I didn't have any hits, I was getting some good cuts and finally drove the ball hard.
Oh, Mark McGwire bouncing back. Let's get back to the booth.
And for Joe Garziola, this is Vin Scully saying good night from the Oakland Coliseum.
As we move to the last half of the 6th, Steve nursing a 3-2 lead. He's given the A's 6 hits. His mates have 5 off Stewart. And Maguire may have just tied it. First pitch, see you later.
Steve came out, and on his 81st pitch, perhaps showing a little stiffness after all those hard sliders against this slugging team. And I guess that's why Jim Acker was up in the bullpen before he even threw one pitch. One that was very deeply and hard by Mark McGwire.
Big week for the McGwire clan. His brother, 6'8" Dan McGwire, is a quarterback at San Diego State, transferred from Iowa. Watch what big brother Mark did on this pitch from Steve, and he knows it. Watch the people react behind the dugout. That wasn't one of those you root on as it makes its way toward the fence. They knew it was gone in an instant.
What his brother threw for 500 yards last weekend?
Against Utah.
Mark McGwire, here's the Rocket.
Mark McGwire, he's a great breaking ball hitter. Looks for a first pitch breaking ball. If he gets it, he can hit the ball a long way, especially if you hang it. The way to get him out might be to throw him a good, hard, tight slider away or stair-step him with the fastballs. Just keep taking him a little bit further up and up in the strike zone.
Stair-step him with the fastball. That means maybe belt high, letter high, chin high. I still think he's a pretty good first ball fastball hitter also, but when you got stuff like the Rocket, you can do about anything you want to these hitters.
Easy for you to say, Roger. McGwire got the fastball, but it was up high, ball 1. 42 home runs, second
to Juan Gonzalez of the Texas Rangers, who won the home run derby on the last day of the regular season. And a high fly ball hit deep to left center field, looking up, and this one is out over here, and that had to go about 420. Mark McGwire with a home run with Baines aboard, and the A's have taken a 2-0 lead over Morris and the Jays here in the second. And this throng has been silenced, and they were pretty loud when this game began. Fourth career postseason home run for Mark McGwire.
I don't know if Jack Morris heard Roger Clemens' scouting report, but Mark McGwire has devastated pitchers all year. That was up in the strike zone. It looked like either a hanging fork ball or a hanging breaking ball, and as most power hitters will do, you don't slip many of those past them.
So it's the Oakland A's who draw first blood in this series, and Terry Steinbach.
.5 ERA. Kyle, meanwhile, after a rugged start, 7 innings, only 2 runs allowed. Edmonds 3 doubles in the game. Here's Mark McGwire, hence the ovation from the crowd as Big Mac comes up against a new Atlanta pitcher, Mike Remlinger, a left-hander, on the pitch. And a standing ovation for Big Mac. In that 1998 season, and ever since, when McGwire comes to the plate, every time there's a pitch, flash bulbs go off all around the ballpark.
Well, he was having another great year when he went down with the knee injury. I mean, 32 home runs, still hitting .305. He was having a fine season.
It was nowhere near McGwire. It was nowhere near anybody. Analyze this for us, Joe.
I can't.
I mean, is he trying to rub it into the kid or what?
And Gill says, I know how to do that.
It can happen. Changed up on him there. 1-2.
Well, he just showed him the fastball to pitch before.
Yeah. Well, yeah, let's see. Hit this one, big guy.
Yeah, he's way out in front.
He came back with the changeup. Center field. Andrew Jones. It is gone. McGwire with the pinch hit homer. He comes out.
Well, that makes it a perfect day for the Cardinals fans. A victory and a home run by Big Mac.